The Beatles story, it's an adult fairy tale. Kids accept Santa Claus not being real far better than adults accept being told that the Beatles were not real. In fact, John Lennon, in an interview that he did back in the early 1970s, said the Beatles were a myth. He said that Paul McCartney was a myth. He said Dylan was a myth. They were groomed and handled to play the part that they played on the world stage. The Beatles are very important to the controller's agenda, to break down traditional values, to attack traditional religion, in particular Christianity, which the controllers really put the pedal to the metal in 1962. The date we're given in memoirs is September 11th of 1962. September 11th is a very occulted date. When you look at bands today, they almost always go back to the Beatles as an influence because the Beatles are a cult. And Tavistock is very good at creating cults. And they're also very good at reducing adult thinking down to that of a child. When I look at the comments section underneath a official story Beatle documentary or video, read the comments. These are people who are 60, 70, maybe even 80 years old. And the comments, they're like teenagers, just gushing. What Tavistock wants to do is to take them back to an earlier time, back to an earlier age, and get you lost in fantasy, to get you lost in escapism, so that you don't focus on the real issues, the real things that are going on in the world.